Okay, we are live here today for OG4's recognition ceremony. Let me welcome everyone that is here and those that are watching the recognition ceremony today via live stream. For those of you who do not know me, I am Jan Moore, and I serve as the Vice President for Economic Development here at Ogeechee Technical. I've said Ogeechee Tech 42 times today, and I messed up on that one. Here at Ogeechee Technical College, which is the division that delivers this training. I am sure that the cohort being recognized today feel that this has been a very long 12 weeks. I am sure that your family and support group back home feel like this has been a very long 12 weeks. So what I want you to do, stand up for me, please. Face the camera, wave, cheer, thank those people. Yes, they were really here. That is your evidence. I hope you took a screenshot. Thank you all for doing that. Let me start by recognizing your liaison, Michael Gutchell. Michael is here with us today. He has been very supportive of the college. He's been very supportive of the college, our apprentices that are graduating today, and I can promise you none of us would be standing here today celebrating this wonderful occasion without his unwavering support. So let's give him one more round of applause. Of course, we would not be here today celebrating the successes of this cohort without our dedicated instructors. I think we would all agree that lead instructor for this group, Travis Wright, has done a tremendous job instructing and encouraging our apprentices through the process. Other instructors I'd like to thank today, and as I mention your name, please, could you please come, just step forward. Josh Bennett. Charlie Johnson. Kelly Jackson. And our lab assistants, Jordan Disher. And Jody Calloway, which, let me, before you clap, this will be the last time Jody sits in the back of the room. He will be up on stage next time. He is duly warned. Jody has... I'm going to tell you a little bit about Jody. This will give you a little bit of a heart. You can see the future. Jody came through the very training that you came through, not exactly as an Amazon apprentice, but we have another avenue by which to do that. He then became a lab assistant with us, and as of July 1st, he has been a full-time instructor with us. So there's many pathways by which you can take what you have learned with us. So let's give him a hand for that. While I didn't get a chance to spend as much time with you all as I would typically spend with a cohort, sometimes work and life get in the way. But I want to say that over the last several weeks, I've seen the look that you came to us with change from one of uncertainty to one of confidence. Would you agree? I've seen y'all become friends. I've seen you develop professional relationships. And I have seen skills gained because I look at your results. And by virtue of that, your future has brightened. Would you agree? And I've seen the apprehension that you had when you started with us turn to hope. Fair enough? You have spent 480 hours or so on our campus, or so. Take that as you will, interpret it as you please. You've spent 12 weeks in Southeast Georgia in the summer. Wow. Gnats and sweat, right? Nobody can describe it till you've lived it. You have spent untold hours studying, proving to yourselves and to your families that you are ready to grow in your careers. And you will do whatever it takes to make that happen. I want to congratulate each and every one of you. I want to wish you the very best. You have earned this moment. We are going to celebrate this moment, and we are all going to enjoy it. Particularly the instructors. They're sad to see you go, sort of not. So, I'm playing with you, they are. Before we start our recognition ceremony, I'm going to ask your lead instructor, Travis Wright, to come up and say a few words, very well thought out, choice words. Because something tells me you've probably heard some of his words that weren't as well thought out. But he always does like to come up and send you off with a few of his own personal thoughts about the last 12 weeks. So let's give Travis a hand and invite him up to the podium.
Well, glad y'all all made it. We knew you would. Y'all have been an excellent group from about the third week on. It took you about three weeks to get into the groove, but once you did, hey, y'all did what we asked you to do. Y'all put the time in, you put the effort in, and look where you are. I know there was a couple of you who were stressed to the max in the beginning of this. Had quite a few talks with some of you. And I enjoyed every minute of it. As y'all know, I guess about halfway through, I was assigned other duties by the best boss I've ever had.
Wait a minute, can you please repeat that? I just want to make sure that's what you said.
You're going to have to watch YouTube. So I didn't get to spend as much time, with y'all as I normally do when a group comes through. But, Charlie picked it up, Josh picked it up, the other instructors all stepped in, got you to the end. So let's give them. But as y'all leave here, reach back out to us from time to time if you have questions or just want to touch base and say hello. We enjoy it, and we're here to help you through the rest of your career if you need it. So that's the end of my speech before I actually start crying.
Uh-oh.
And thank you. This is the one group that finally gave me immortality, at least until they pass away. And now I find out that Charlie was immortalized too. So we thank you for that. Highlight it, people.
I'm not going to lie to you. Oh. Okay. That was very good, Travis. I enjoyed that. That part about the best boss you ever had? I really enjoyed that. Okay. All right, so are we ready? And Jody, we can't start till you come up on stage because we're shaking everybody's hand. Please come up. Come on. I guess we'll just sit here. We got all day. Well, I'll tell y'all a little story or two while we wait on Jody. I mean, is there a reason, seriously, you can't come up? Because okay, well, if you got a good reason, it needs to be really good. So why don't you come on up and we'll do a handshaking. You can replace. All right, so everybody ready to get started? Here we go. Our first person to be recognized today is Sam Acosta.
Has he been here long?
Okay, congratulations. Next, we have Sam Adu. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Ivan Alonso. Congratulations. Brian Alvarado. Congratulations. Henry Aragon. Congratulations. Joseph Bonaris. Congratulations. Whoa! Ketombre Carter. Jeff Casara II. Do what now? Oh. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kian Chua. Congrats. Timothy Cloud. Congratulations. I just want to point out that Timothy is representing. Thank y'all for all you do for the bookstore. We appreciate it. Well, that's right. Malachi Grant. Thank you. Maya Hinkston. Keegan Horn. Hein Tet. Whoa!
Very nice.
Hein made no friends while he was here. Not a one. Nikki Lewis. Zachary Markwell. Congratulations, Zachary. Willie McKee III. Congratulations. Sierra McKeever. Whoa, Lordy. Congratulations. Jose Mendoza. There you go. There you go. Rafael Montolio. Congrats. Woo! Mark Murphy. Alex No. Brent Pace. Get your hat. Nick Parker. Michael Perry. Gage Reed. Andre Sonatas. Congratulations. Deanna Sharp. Congratulations. Woo! Trevor Tazzino. Congrats. Dwayne Veya. Ignacio Vasquez. So our last apprentice, our final apprentice to be recognized today, this is your last shot to see how loud you can be. Are you ready? Let's give it up for Devin Wireman. Okay, so before we close today's recognition ceremony, Michael would like to step up and say a few words. And then I will come back up and just give you a little goodbye and some instructions, and we'll take it from there. Does that sound good? Yeah. Okay.
Congratulations. A couple housekeeping things before I get started. I'm not sure if my wife is watching or not, but I will be buying a set of suspenders before I come back to Statesboro, Georgia next time. Throwing away all of my belts as soon as I get home. But no, congratulations. And the other big thing that I want to really make sure I call out, especially with so many in the room today, is that the families are here, they're online, and we recognize, and I'm fully aware of the sacrifice that all of you made, whether you're here or online, you're watching, you've been in full support, but also missing your loved one, your partner, your spouse, whoever it is that's here in this room. You've been missing those people for a long time, and I know how vital it is to have everybody on deck in full support of the household. So just wanted to say thank you, and if you could, one more time, for your family, for your loved ones, for your colleagues back home, if you could just give them a round of applause. And I do have to say, you know, for you in the room, for you online, those that are far away or local for this event, you know, it's just one of the first things I ask everybody, and I kind of bring it up. We have these calls, these check-in calls before school starts, and I ask this question, at least for an introspective question during orientation. You know, why did you apply to come to this program? Why is it that you would volunteer yourself for a job that was going to require you to go away from home for 12 long weeks? Why would you do that? And whether you're on the line or or in the room, I just want to let you know that most significantly, the most common answer that any one of these folks give or gave during the orientation is you. You're the reason why they applied, they volunteered to come here. Maybe it was an opportunity for just a better way for you, the family, the relative, the family to be. Whatever it was, they did it to support you. And so we tremendously, as Amazon, we respect, we admire, and we so deeply appreciate the time that you were able to sacrifice and allow them to spend away with us. So thank you again for that. And just one more time for the families far away, here in the room. And sorry. And whether you drove hours or days to get here, we truly appreciate your attendance and your presence at the graduation. We're really excited to have you here and present for this. And so for you all, make sure that when you go home, or if they're here in the room, make sure you give the extra hug, the extra love, the extra attention, because these families do sacrifice a lot, and I know this is a huge sacrifice for you. And I'm fully aware also of the opportunity, and I know I got to share some of that with you earlier today when we were talking about on-the-job learning and what comes next and what to expect for the future and the high hopes that you have. And I promised you that I'd say it at least 1,000 times, so I think I'm at like 998 right now. But with this opportunity, if you guarantee and you fully commit and invest in this, the sky is the limit. And I shared a couple great examples of people who have gone on to do tremendous things in just the 4 to 5 years that maybe they've been in the network within reliability and maintenance engineering. But this is also for you too. And so many of you were whispered in my ear by nearby instructor, not that we would talk during somebody's presentation, but Willie, you were singled out for sure as somebody that was a lifeline of lifelines for this cohort. So just thank you for that work. For those that have never heard an orientation I give, one of the biggest things I tell them is the most underutilized resource that they have are the people next to them. These people in this crowd, the group that they're in the trenches with day in and day out is the greatest resource they have. And so, Willie, just thank you again. Thank you for everybody. Somebody else got called out as the best lab partner, right? Don't argue with me, right? Argue with your mom, right? There you go. So, wherever mom is. But no, so congratulations on this job well done. But don't forget, just like we just covered for the on-the-job learning, this is just the beginning. If anybody has played sports ever, you know that there's a season of conditioning and practice and learning and developing the skills and getting the foundation and fundamentals required to play the game all before the first coin toss, the first blow of the whistle, the first snap, the first tip-off, whatever analogy you prefer. That's what this was. These folks up here in this room, with the support of the administrative staff and the many other people represented by the name Ogeechee Technical College, all have prepared you and given you the tools that you need to go back and be successful, not just as an apprentice. Don't forget, this is not about being an entry-level technician. This is all about you growing the skills and continuing to develop far into the future, far and away from just today. So take these skills back, do these folks the service too, right? Not just yourselves, but do these folks the service. Those people that we just acknowledged and recognized for their tremendous sacrifice for your time away from here. Do all of you that service, that great service of continuing to go back and seize every day, going in with the tenacity that required you to get through these 8 crazy certifications in 12 weeks. It's going to take that same tenacity to go back. If you want to be that area maintenance manager that we talked about, if you want to be that control systems engineer that we talked about, if you want to be, insert your goal here that you've thought about, that you've dreamt about, it's going to take effort and it's going to take hard work. And these folks prepared you well, full confidence. And I know that you have what it takes to do well too. So congratulations on the job well done. Welcome to the starting line. I'll catch you on the flip side. Thank you.
No truer words have ever been spoken than those. So I hope you picked up on that and you will take Michael's advice. He's been doing this a long time. One person that has provided support for this program that I did not mention, and I was remiss in that. Y'all see him all the time, but you probably don't know exactly what he does. But he provides support for this division and particularly for this program. So thank you, Hal McCool. We appreciate everything that you do. And I think you would agree Hal has a great name. He can't help it. So as we close today, a couple of things. We wish you safe travels always. You are always welcome back here. And as Travis shared, you can call anytime. And believe me, we do have people call. They may have a question, they may need a connection or something of that nature. So it's my hope that you will use that resource as well. When our classes, when we close this ceremony, it's been very typical for the folks within the cohort to have a big picture. So we're happy to take that for you, but we have learned over time the best way to do that. So the best way to do that is for some people to come up on stage, some people to stand in front of the stage, but you need to gather, get close right there, and that does take the best picture. And if you want your instructors in the picture, they'll stay for it. That's up to you. All right, so with that, have great trips home, be safe, and that's the end of our ceremony today.